Talking to myself, my name is Uncle Flip, and I'll stay right here until someone comes in. I've only got about 35 minutes. I'll talk to myself and ha 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 ha. Hey guys, how you doing? Tori here, your uncle, Geelong-Flipper. What's going on? I'm currently talking to myself as I go live on the internet webs. So there is that propensity for me to be a bit silly as I don't have a clue what's going on. I've got a coffee, and today I have prepared for the biggest Whatnot sale ever. In the history of Whatnot, I don't think anyone has watted more than me and Ali. So over the course of over some time, I might pop it. How are you? Yeah, you're back. Yes. Guess who's back? Dun dun, back again. Yes, it's me. I'm busy arguing with ChatGPT at the same time. All right, so okay, good. People are here. Good stuff. Hi. Okay, so Rhiannon's here, MJ's here. How you doing? Tori's here. Deb's here. Guys, gather, listen, attend. I'm going nuts. I think over the last 2 days we may have done close to 13 hours preparation. I think maybe more for this Whatnot tonight. That's a lot. That's a lot of time. I think it will be worth it, though. I'm interested to see, will the Australian, like I've seen streams in America where people sell consoles, right? And they go off. And I'm thinking to myself, is the Australian Whatnot audience ready to spend decent money on decent things? It will be interesting to see, like, if we make the transition from everything's cheap to no, that's a PlayStation 3 that works, and I know I've got to keep swiping. It'll be interesting. I've got 2 of them for sale tonight. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, so Ali just said I look handsome. I don't. I look so tired, but I love her. So thank you, Ali. Thank you, Ali. New joys in the house. Hadzi. I'm actually really nervous about it. We put so much work in. I'll crap on about that for a hot second, but then we'll get on to an eBay topic just quickly. So to give you an idea of all the stuff, if you're not familiar with Whatnot, you can literally see what I have listed. I've listed everything tonight except for the video games, and they are right there. Heaps of video games. Everything else is listed. So you can go onto Whatnot, look at the Geelong-Flipper, and you'll see how many consoles I've got there. And that isn't all of them. There's more at the offsite. I'll be having another console night. Yeah. So yeah, lots of work. I am very, very tired. And Ali just gave me a really good back rub before I started now. And yeah, then we both laughed at the irony that we've got a shiatsu chair insert that we could have had on and doing stuff. I want to know how you guys are going. Now, I think Hadzi, I think I saw today, was it something you found a Sesame Street character and was it you that found the Ghostbusters picture? Just you can answer that and then we'll talk about it because that was amazing. Oh, everyone needs an alley. I'm just the only person blessed to have one. Okay, so we'll wait for Hadzi. Miss Piggy mug. Okay, that's cool. Even better. Okay, so listen up, guys. So Hadzi found a signed Ghostbusters mug. Not mug. Shit, I'm all over the place. A signed Ghostbusters picture. It looks like it's legit signed for $2. And I'm like, dude, get that thing verified. Like, get the signatures verified. And I think also one thing I wanted to say, Hadzi, like when with any signed stuff, as long as you're gentle, this will sound stupid. Get the oil off your fingers, as dumb as this sounds. Shano, get the oil off your fingers, like wash your hands properly, dry the hell out of them, that your own finger natural oils don't wreck the paper, and very lightly put your finger over where the signature is. Feel if you can feel the texture. If you can't, there's a chance that it's just a really nice print. But if you can feel the texture there, then you're onto something. So I do think that's well worth doing. But I just want to give a big shout out to Hadsy. That's a good, if it's real, it's a good find, mate. And even if it's not, it looks really cool. Put him put. What's going on? Manny Pacquiao. Well done. Look, those sports places sometimes do have stuff. So that may be well worth doing. Now, I also wanted to address something that I hope helps you guys. So, hey Clint, how you doing, mate? I love you. Well, what I want to say to people is, how's your eBay going? What's going on with eBay? I'm talking about what not so much because I've been bloody tunnel visioned on this show tonight. Like I'm genuinely nervous. It's like I know, and I tell you guys, and it doesn't seem like I'm nervous, but it's just the stuff is worth so much. Like at the moment, Ali helped me bring it all in, and I can't show you because it's our own living area. But there's bag after bag after bag after bag after bag after bag of consoles. If you look at the listings, there's 50 items. I'm scared. I am scared. And I'll pull the plug, I reckon, if it doesn't seem to be going all right. I'm not sure. There's always the right audience at the right time. I tried to give 2 weeks notice of this sale that people could get their finances in order. I think that was the right thing to do. And we also planned a week's worth of whatnot sales coming up. And Ali came up with some really cool ideas that I'm looking forward to doing. And if you want to see something different, guys, tomorrow, the whatnot is going to be from the off site. All right. I don't know how it's going to go. It's our first foray into clothes, but it's going to be at the offsite, which I think for you guys is neat. It's like you're coming home with us. But yeah, I'll be rocking the shiz at the offsite. All right. It's going to be random ladies' clothing, shoes and clothes, random pulls out of a bag. People like it. They like it. If they don't, they don't. All right. Let's see. Midnight Ghost, how you doing? Your giveaway was Evening Human, so I'm assuming it's Octo under a different name. If it's not, g'day. Let's have a look. Tori helped your partner with the first whatnot stream last night. Was nerve-wracking but fun. Awesome, Tori. That's awesome. I'm so stoked, mate. Okay. You're uploading a video. Is this a new YouTube channel that you've set up? Midnight Ghost Signal. That's a kind of cool name. Bit different. Awesome. What's it about? Phoenix, it happens, mate. It's all good. Come on. Tonight you can stay for 5 minutes. It's about midnight and ghosts. Okay, that sounds really thrilling. Okay. Phoenix, fix that up immediately. Now, do it. You got a great freeze frame poppets bottom. No, I'm Joey. What's going on? That's better. Welcome to babyhood. Good job, Benix. Good job. Tricksters, what's going on? No. You teasing me? All right, Poppet is being mischievous. You can hop off now. Either hop off or stay on comfortably. To what? Hop off? No, she's trying to hop off. Anyhow. Oh, welcome back, Octo. Yeah, that idea of her love is just pain. Hop off. There you go. I love her. Her claws are razor sharp. My back looks as though I have been flagellating to a religion. Okay, so let's have a look here. Yep, Binix must have paid Optus for me. Thank you for that. Guys, the only thing I wanted to get back down to brass tacks is that, like, yeah, sure, there's the whatnot stuff going on, but let's not forget eBay. How are you guys going? Have you had any big sales? Anything good happen recently for you? Have you cashed in? I had about 12 or 13 sales, and I did want to give you feedback on the auctions that I ran. Were they a waste of time? No. Did I make as much money as I thought I would? Hell no. Did people end up getting stuff for $9 that was worth heaps more? Yes. Did I empty some tubs? No. Did I empty at least half a tub? No, I emptied about three-quarters of a tub. Will I do it again? Yes. Do I currently still have auctions going? Yes. But on the other side of it too, the thing I would like to say to you guys is that even when it seems like it's slowing down, don't give up. Keep doing stuff on your eBay account. At the moment, I'm not the best example of that. I'm fiddling around and sending offers, but I'm not doing a lot of listing because we've been moving tubs of items. And, financially, Mackay is starting to look really real, like in terms of we've got enough money now to start doing stuff. So the idea is that we travel up as lightly as we can, but I still don't want to shoot eBay in the foot, but I'm still not doing all the things I should. So learn from that. My 90-day totals now dropped down to 15,000 and something. But when I put my other income stream from Whatnot into it, I'm still rocking, but it doesn't make my eBay stuff look particularly good. Let's have a look here. Okay, Tori had one buyer buy 7 items. That's so good, mate. Okay. Octo picked up Silent Hill. I am jealous, but I am working my way through Death Stranding 2 now and Silent Hill, the remaster. I do want that Silent Hill at some point. I think that Hato is going to send me it. No, he's sending me Metal Gear. He's playing Metal Gear Delta, which I'm keen for as well. Rhiannon, you're right. eBay will always be there, but at the same time, it's one of those weird things. It's like, on eBay, here's an example, guys. You know how on the Whatnot streams, no one ever wants to buy The Sims. The Sims tick over all the time for me, for at least between between $11 to $20 a copy. And, I'm typically buy them for 50 cents to $2. What else have we got here, guys? Metal Gear for $50. Oh, my God. Frozen again. Okay, so just as I went off the screen, I saw someone say, "No, you're back." Oh, Binnix. It's just absolute shithouse service. I know plenty of other people with Optus and have a good run. I feel like I'm in the too hard file with those bastards. So yeah, but that is my thing now. As soon as you guys say Frozen, I just reboot it. So at least you guys are staying. So that's good. I'm glad. Yeah, and that's the thing though, Octo. It's like it's meant to be the second biggest provider, and they're using a lot of the Telstra infrastructure. Like once we get going to go, I am switching to Starlink, and we'll get the mobile version that we can stick it up on the Flipmobile at night and hopefully take advantage of the high speeds that it does provide. Starlink have a special on 149 for the. Where do you get the Michelle? Where do you get the standard kit like that? I thought it was 279. Okay, so Binnix, remind me tomorrow. I might wear something special for the occasion on the fashion show. On the Starlink site, Michelle, thank you for the heads up, because if I can just buy it and wait in preparation, I don't really know where I'd put the Starlink here, because we've got a backyard, but we don't have you've got to have it outside, and I don't have any ready places to run the power through to here. Yeah, that's the aim, Hadzi. Yes, I am going to. I don't know. I didn't think of that. Do you guys want me to get dolled up tomorrow for the fashion show? I'd have to find a dress or something that actually fits me. Unlimited but light. Oh, gotcha. Twin Cross. That's awesome. How's it, Goldie? Timsy, what's going on? Gold. You guys should catch up. I mean, if you guys are into catching up and doing stuff. I'm paying your ad revenue. How? Don't you have premium? Or is it this account that doesn't? I think on average, I think when YouTube sends me stuff, I think it's like I get like 30 cents or something for doing a live, typically for 45 minutes. I think sometimes it's less. And on some of the higher episodes, it's like it can run into the dollars sometimes. I could wear the Care Bear Moo Moo. $149 is for the standard huge house dish. Only that's still good though, Joe. CJ, what's going on, mate? Yeah, look, I do want it. No, Joe, the one that they told me, like they said you can. You've just got to tell them that you're moving, and then you pay a bit extra for that. But then it will still pick up no matter where you drive. Let me reinvestigate that though. They may have changed something. Well, Octo, you've said it in the chat. Come on, everyone, go follow the Midnight Ghost Signal on the tube. It better be good. Oh, you're hilarious. Okay, so you're hilarious. I'm looking at the channel now. Okay, so do any of you watch paranormal channels? Like the haunted clips and all that sort of stuff? So anyhow, I'm going to pretend that someone answered. If you guys, this is something that Octo may or may not be interested in, but Octo, one of my friends is actually, and I got asked to do it back in the early days, and I said no. One of the biggest mistakes I've made. But my friend, I can't say his name out. He doesn't want his real name used, but the guy who runs Nuke's Top 5, I actually used to own a graphic design business with him. And that is one of the biggest clip videos on the internet, flat out. So, yeah, and I said no. And he gets 30 to 50 million. I think it's 30 to 50 million views. See if I can find it. Okay, so I'll show you that channel if Octo doesn't want me to show the other one. So, yeah, there is 4.67 million subscribers, millions of views. And I said no. I said no, friend, insert friend name. I'm really busy and I don't know if this is way back when, because he was called Nuke. He was called another name before this one. And I said YouTube had only just started, like getting busy. And he goes, I'm not going to do the graphic design stuff anymore. I'm going to do clips on this thing called YouTube. And I was fairly high up in iTunes comedy. And I said, I don't want to do that. That sounds silly. I don't want to do this YouTube thing because it sounds stupid. Yeah. So Octo, do you, of course I'll show it, mate. Let's quickly just jump back to it. And I want it to work for you. It's hard work. He's been doing it for a very long time, and I'll check with him and see if I can discuss his name privately with you. But yeah, he's the real deal. And I said no. That's Octo's new channel, guys. Go and give it a peep if you like spooky stuff. It's got a samey feel to it, mate. Are you generating those yourself based on real urban legends? Because it looks good. Oh, millions of views is not easy come, easy go. I'd like to get that on one of my op shop videos. Wake up in the morning and there's 30 million things there. Yeah, look, mate, it looks good. If you're generating it yourself, that looks really great. Keep it up. Even the color scheme's good. And and the dumb thing is, the only thing that doesn't really work for me quite as much is your logo. But the only reason it doesn't work is it doesn't feel like it's got the same ethereal look as your thumbnails and your header. I think if you change that to look a bit more softer, but still neon, that would look amazing. There you go. Geelong-Flipper subscribes. Putty, that's right. But it was 20 years and one really horrible relationship before her. Okay. Does Octo need to, though? I'll have to have a look. I'm keen to watch. And congratulations, mate. These are all fun things. Does this mean that we won't see quite as much reseller content from you? Because it seems like that has slowed down a little bit. Op Shop Lover. What the hell? New Joy listened to a song called Op Shop Lover. Is that like a... Oh my God. Judda somehow generated a heavy metal op shopping song. That was funny as. Okay, good. I still want to see you. I honestly hate them so much, like with a passion. That is Optus, not you guys. But yeah, so quickly jumping back, I am back. I hope that everyone's sales are doing well. All I was going to say is, if they're not doing well, please don't give up. Please don't feel pessimistic about it. It does happen, but the best thing we can do is to keep on listing. As terrible as it sounds, it's one of those things where you've got to push on through. Fortunately, I just got an offer then that I'm going to accept, because I bought a bunch of records recently at the op shop thinking they were decent, and I thought they were, but unfortunately it's like no one's been jumping at them, so I don't know if they'll tick over slowly. But I spent $8. I just got a $23 offer. I don't know. I'll have a look after the stream and see if I accept it or not. Britt, you're absolutely right. Optus looks like octopus. Joe, are they actually lyrics? Like, is that lyrics? Surely that has to be AI generated. Shane, I do find that that I do find that the weekend is typically better for me. But it's so funny, like even with this auction that I did, I've got people who still haven't paid, yet they got it expensive stuff cheaply. It's like, please don't get your dopamine rush at my expense. Ooptus. But yeah, just keep listening, guys. Just keep listening. What is it? Just keep swimming, like Dory says. You just got to keep listening. It is bad luck. And I think one of the things too that you may want to consider, if times are slow, and it's such an ad, but if times are slow on eBay, try Whatnot. You've got choices now. I mean, we've got other choices too, apparently, but like you got Marketplace and other things. But Jesus, if freaking eBay isn't working for you, give the other place a shot. You can static sell on there. You can do just have listings. You don't have to have shows if you don't want to. If times are slow, try human. Yeah, I won't finish that sentence either. But oh, look what Ali found the other day. So random. It's a proper one, but a Hot Wheels egg cup, because every motor enthusiast needs an egg cup. Twin Cross, I'm glad that you were wrong about that, because it's a good thing. Mine, when I was up in Queensland last year, died. Just absolutely died, and I ended up like starting, stopping, scheduling things, but I still had to be in time away mode because I was gone for 2 weeks. Yeah, it will be one. Probably they got a cup and stuff as well, but the ungrateful kid said, "I don't want the egg cup. I don't like how the orange bit in it is runny, and I have to dip my toast into it." That's how children talk, just FYI. Or they don't, and they just get snarky and then don't ever talk to you again. Yeah, Britt. Typically, I do think that they that is because I've got a Barbie set that looks somewhat. No, I sold it. Sorry, but yeah, that is something else to consider, guys. Like, give Whatnot a shot. You can do static listing on there. The fees are less, and maybe it's a new marketplace for you. I don't know. I'm thinking of at some point maybe cross listing, maybe because the post is very, very easy to do on there. It's just calculated shipping for everything if you don't want to rip yourself off. But the static listing, you just do like tonight's stream. By the way, if you have just joined us, guys, I'm doing a massive console stream tonight. I really hope you can be there. It's going to be really difficult, but I hope I make a ton of money because we're selling some really cool stuff. But just try the whole Whatnot thing and just do it static if you're nervous, or just one of the guys the other night, Black Eye Joe told me, called Marcus. Marcus and I get along quite well, but he did a totally silent Whatnot. Black Eye Joe told me. I don't know how Marcus went, but he didn't talk. You don't see him. He just held things up. So there you go. I do think it doesn't hurt to have multiple channels all running at the same time, guys. If you haven't watched my I Will Make You a Better Whatnot Seller video, have a look at it. I hope it helps. I've been told it does. And it's simply just based on the fact that I've had nearly 30 years of customer service and retail experience. And I can have a look at some of these shows and realize, okay, they can polish up this, they can polish up that. And I'm always open to critique your shows as long as you are not precious about getting constructive feedback. So, but otherwise, have a look at that video and I hope that it does help. Putty, that will be awesome. Kid just ate the chocolate. I reckon that's what happened as well. Sort of like a Whatnot ASMR. Yeah, he just basically just held stuff up. I think it was an autism awareness. And I thought whenever like anything to do with autism was done that I would get a personal invite, but apparently not. So that really hurt my autism. But Look, I think it's good. I like the fact that people are trying different things. Um, and it's going to be funny tomorrow. Like, I'm probably the most nervous about tomorrow because it's like, I don't know how the clothing shows go. But we just thought for a bit of fun, we're going to do it from the offsite. And I think the cool thing about that is at any stage I want, I can go outside with you. I can bring you back into the offsite. You see so much of it. I think it might be a nice way of actually taking you, if that makes sense. I'll take you at the start of the stream. I'll take you guys live into the offsite, show you around, like in real time. And I don't know. Do you guys think that would be interesting, like to do that? And then we'll jump into the proper sales. But you might want to have a look in there as I'm there with you. So that starts at 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock Melbourne time, and with no music. Absolutely. Now, speaking of music, I'll have to play the Thomas pipe soon and get out of here to prepare for this thing because I've got to clear a lot of stuff behind me in order to rock the Casbah. I will sing. I will sing songs that make the whole world sing. I will write the songs of special things. Hoping if someone's old enough to know that. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm nervous for tonight. I'm going to go and grab a quick bite now, and let's. Sorry, I'm just reading comments. You guys, okay? So you do want a little tour. We'll do it. So if you want to see a live tour of the offsite, come over to Whatnot tomorrow night. I'll simulcast to YouTube, but I won't be able to see your comments. And then we'll get into it. What a nice pickup when you leave your place. Oh, yes. It is. The funniest thing is the guy who owns that pickup, I think it doesn't move. It needs to be towed out. It's some customized thing. He left 2 weeks ago. He's just left the car in there. I don't know when it becomes mine, but I could do a private sale as long as anyone, as long as no one tops. No, it is pretty cool, guys. I am going to MJ challenge accepted. My autistic superpower, for some reason, it is music. I can generally hear even the start of a song being hummed. And as long as I've heard it at least once before, I'll know what it is, unless you're the world's most crappiest. I don't want to say hummer because I know that means something over in your world that it doesn't mean over here. But I will say, unless you're the world's crappiest hummer, in Australia, it just means make a tune. But yeah, look, in any case, that's my autistic superpower. Guys, you are bloody beautiful. You know I love you. And thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to nick off now. I've got to eat, got to get a little bit of stuff ready. No face paint tonight. No silliness. I'm so nervous. But I also want to show my audience tonight that I'm really serious about the stuff I've got, because I think if I get all face painted, people will just go, oh, it's just a funny one. It isn't. It's something that's, this stream tonight is super important to me. I'm flat out nervous that I'm going to be giving away PlayStations for $20. I'm really nervous about that. I hope people want the stuff that I'm selling, but we'll find out together. And if you're there and I suddenly rage quit, you know it's not going well. And if you do hop over there, let me get this out of the way right now. If you purchase, everything has a shipping profile. I'm not going to lose money on this thing tonight. Everything has a shipping profile. If you buy an Xbox, you will pay for the postage of the Xbox. You buy a little memory card, it's got a very, very small shipping profile. The profiles are all fair, but yeah, the last toy show we did, we miscalculated some stuff. And let's just say on one of the orders in particular, the customer, it's not their fault, it's mine. They spent $9, right? It's going to sound crazy, and this is the risk of Whatnot when you don't do it properly, like I didn't do it properly. Let's just say their postage was $29 because I screwed up. So everything tonight has been weighed, measured, done properly. It's about the only pitfall of Whatnot. If you're lazy or don't pay attention, like I didn't pay attention, it'll bloody cost you. In any case, I am going to nick off, have some dinner. Love you guys. Love my YouTube family. And I'll see you over on the black and yellow at 8:03. Peace out, guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Let's get out of here.